Hello, Geminis. I hope you're doing amazing. Hello, if you're new, my name is Amber. Nice to meet you, and thank you for lending your energy to the channel. This is a reading for March. If you find something here that you can use, hit that like button so I know. If you find something here that will help someone else in their healing, share. We love to share healing around these parts. And also, if you want to hear more from me, hit that subscribe button at the bottom. Also, if you need a private reading, links in the description box below, or you can go to this website and I'll be more than happy to help you out. So Gemini, let's pray. Spirit guide, guardian angel, divine energy, universal energy, what do you have for Gemini? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of for the month of March? Spirit for the month of March. We have addict, Gemini. Okay, looks like some of you are struggling to make something work after many, many attempts. That's it. Okay, so yeah, so in the past you've really been focused on trying to make something work because there's something here. There's something that's grounded about this situation, or you've been in it for a while, okay? And you're like, we're going to try this again. I'm going to put some new energy into it and see what happens, that kind of thing. So Spirit is asking you to ask yourself in March, what are you creating? What are you creating? What is the setup? Okay. What are you setting up to create right now? What is this environment that you're creating for yourself? What's going to come out of this? Is it something positive or something negative? From what you're seeing, from what is in the energy, not from what you hope or want, but what is actually there. What's interesting is, I feel like for some of you, you hear something that changes your mindset, or you talk to someone that changes your mindset, okay? I feel like this becomes a healing moment for you because you get to put things in a sort of perspective, okay? All right, Gemini. Gemini for the month of March. All right, Gemini. So in your situation, you're noticing a bit of change. Things are changing, things are happening, and it's for you to look at things differently. To go on a new route of thinking, or a new thinking or thought process on what it is that you're in, okay? Because it's like you've been steady on this certain mindset or certain focus, and it's time for you to refocus. There could be a message or an epiphany or something that gets you on this particular journey. Okay, so it's like you're thinking of something brand new, right? So you start off with, in this energy, feeling like you know all the answers, you know what direction you're going in, you know what you're going for, everything. And it has to do with something you've been in a long time. I said that. Something that you've been holding on to for a long time, trying to cultivate. This could be a relationship. This could be a family situation. Okay. This feels like someone else to me, though. Someone that you're with needs a lot of attention or needs a lot of you, but it feels like less of you in this relationship, like you're being taken down a step and they're being presented higher, like you have to make them more happy, you have to nurture them, that type of thing. Okay. And what's interesting is this has been the dynamic is, you know, this person, not that they need a lot of attention, but they do a lot of nurturing in other ways in the relationship, or maybe to you, but you're the person that has all the answers or makes the moves. And that is the dynamic, or that's the dynamic that you're trying to get in this relationship. And now you have to look at what you're creating. So at this point, you've been together long enough and have made some decisions, some solid decisions, and this is what it's going to be. And I say it like this because they're showing me like a whole. This is what it's going to be. And I feel like you're ready to walk away from this and to restart something new. Okay? So what's interesting is you've been trying to like rekindle this or make it better using your own decision making, getting over obstacles, dealing with communication issues, whatever that may be for you, to find that happiness. And now you're ready for things to change. You're ready to transform, and it involves you walking away from the way that you used to do things or how things used to be. But there is a sense of habit here, okay? So, like I said, you either find something out from family or about this relationship where you thought it was going steady or things were a certain way and you realize that they're not that way, okay? So the Seven of Swords is about you coming out of yourself to see what's going on, or coming out of your focus or your direction to see what else is happening. And this leaves you confused, okay? You already thought that you already knew something was changing, I see here. But what you thought the problem was, or what you thought the answer was, is not really what it is. So things have to change. You have to change your thinking process. You have to change your focus on this whole thing. So something really dynamic happens to you, Gemini, in March. Yeah, you're happy being the person with the answers and making things happen, making the decisions, taking the action. That's where you're comfortable in your life. And they're telling me like you don't like the fact that this person that you're with or dealing with, or this situation, likes to be the one not getting all of the attention, but yes, at the same time. They like to be the one in the lead. However, you realize that they can't handle being in the lead. So you take the initiative to make sure that things are going in a proper way towards happiness, where you would be happy or how you would be happy. Because if you would let them do it, it would just fail. So it's like you're seeing the person that you're with clearly or in a different light. Okay? Clearly, but in a different light is what I should say. So I feel like this happiness that you are attempting to achieve by rekindling this or trying new things seems to be eluding you. And it's been a journey for you to figure this out or to connect with this, but you're connecting with it. It's making sense. So what you're in now is how it's going to be, and you understand that. But what you realize is you're holding on to something that is not perfect, or not going in the direction that you see yourself going in, and you want change from that. So you're trying to figure out what will make you happy. Yeah, you're trying to figure out what will make you happy. What's the thing that will influence you? What is the big thing that you want? You know, your the bread and butter of it all. And you're realizing that the foundations of whatever this is not for you, whether this be a relationship or career. And you got to make some changes. Some things have to happen. Yeah. It's like you're nurturing to a point and nothing is building, nothing is growing. You feel like you're wasting your abilities. Okay. So again, you want change, right? And you got to heal your heart. You got to heal your emotions. What's interesting is I feel like you want to move on, whether it be in this situation with this person, and that's what the confusing part is. You don't know if it's going to be with this person, but you do know that you need to nurture this transformation or this change in your life. That you do know. That you do know, Gemini. So the more that you're around this person, the more that you sacrifice yourself or work with them or work around them or be around them, you realize that there is an uneven distribution of give and take here. Yeah. So it's either a message or some sort of knowledge that comes to you to let you know that. Okay, that this person is just not on the emotional maturity level that you need them to be in. And they're trapped in their own thoughts. And that in turn makes you feel trapped within the situation. Okay. Yes, you are definitely wanting to take control, Gemini, but you're confused by the situation because there is history and past here. Okay. So this is about building up your confidence, not being worried, but building up your confidence. I almost feel like you're worried about this person or where they're going to be or how they're going to react if you end this, okay? And that's what you're worried about. And you're going to have to, that's just something you're going to have to deal with yourself. Yeah, in order for you to find your happiness, you have to let go of either this or some unhealthy aspect of this relationship, because it's like you're missing. I feel like you're trying to make things work and they're missing it. They're overindulging in the fact that you're trying to make things work, if that makes any sense. So it's like you're being humble and trying to leave yourself open to interpretation, and they're just taking instead of realizing or processing that that's what you're trying to do. Okay. So it feels like they're addicted to the way that you're doing things, and you know, this isn't a forever thing. So there's problems moving this relationship forward because there's problems with give and take or balance, and both of you are just in two different directions and looking at it two different ways. Okay, so let's go into your oracle cards. Okay, Gemini, let's see what the oracles have for you for March. Spirit guide, guardian angel, divine energy, what do you have for Gemini from March? Gemini from March. The Lover. Yeah. This I already thought of a title, and it's something about addiction. And that's exactly what it feels like. This feels definitely like an addiction, you know? It's like being in that lover phase, feeling like you're so passionate about this person or situation that sometimes you can't even think clear, and now you have the opportunity to do so. You know, how long will you express yourself? Because I feel like this man is outside someone's window playing and just playing, and they're just like, whatever. But I love that you're doing this, you know, but not getting anything back. They're not responding. Gemini for March. Yeah, spirit of air. So that means that spirit wants you to be in a mindset of clarity. and making good decisions for yourself, analyzing a situation for what it is, using that knowledge that you have. You're a smart cookie, right? You're a smart cookie. Okay. So therapy, cleanse and detoxify. It's time to cleanse out this old energy. I feel like there's an indication of you trying to initiate change and trying to make things work and trying to be the best that you can be here. But there's a sense of there being imbalance on that end. Okay? There's also a sense of you getting tired of this eventually. True love. Two things I'm getting. This person is a love of your life. That is correct. It doesn't mean that it's the only one. And I feel like you feel like this is the only love of your life. This is it. This is the time I need to put in the love. This is the time that I need to do all the things that I need to do. But the problem is, it's either time for you, because I don't feel like everyone should leave their partner, okay? It's just time for you to assess the levels of give and take within the relationship, okay? And where it's going, the path that it's taking. Because I feel like you're always going to have this sexual tension or connection with this person, like this passionate thing with them, I guess you can say, but it doesn't mean that it's healthy, And you got to work on getting it healthy. Speaker. You have to speak your mind in order to get what you need and what you want, okay? If you are speaking your mind, they're telling me, and nothing is happening, definitely assess. I feel like in everyone's situation, they just need to assess what's happening right now. Some of you need to speak up for a job or a career thing. There's something in your job that you're not happy with, whether it's pay, your environment, but there's someone that you need to talk to in order to get that rectified, because I see someone walking in an office and just feeling really like depleted and just like pleading for help. But saying like, I don't want to be a whistleblower. I don't want to be the person that, everyone's talking about in the office. I just really need to say this for me, So Gemini, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. If you need a private reading, links in the description box below. Or you can go to this website here, and I will see you for the mid-months. I love you. Bye-bye.